Capuchin monkeys. The Capuchin monkeys are New World monkeys of the subfamily Sabini. Capuchin monkeys are native to Central and South America. They are particularly abundant in Argentina, Brazil, Costa Rica, Honduras, Paraguay, and Peru. Their habitats include low-lying forests, mountain forests, and rainforests. They also can easily adapt to places colonized by humans. The lifespan for Capuchin monkeys is from 15 to 25 years in the wild, and up to 50 in captivity. How these monkeys were named is a very interesting story in itself. So what happened is when Portuguese explorers reached the Americas in the 15th century, they encountered these monkeys in the wild and they couldn't help but think that those monkeys with hood-like tufts of brown hair looked an awful lot like the Capuchin monks. These monks wore a brown pointed hood called a cappuccino. So, they named these monkeys Capuchin. The beverage known as cappuccino was probably also named after these coffee-colored robes worn by these monks. Capuchin monkeys are round-headed and stockily built, with fully haired prehensile tails, that is, tails that has the ability to grasp or hold objects, and opposable thumbs just like humans. Capuchin monkeys are from 30 to 55 centimeters, that is almost 12 to 22 inches long, with a tail of about the same length. On average, they weigh from 1.4 to 4 kilograms, which is equal to 3 to 9 pounds. Capuchins are black, brown, buff, or whitish, but their exact color and pattern depends on the species involved. Capuchin monkeys are usually dark brown with a cream/off-white coloring around their necks. These monkeys are diurnal, which means they are mostly active during the day, and arboreal, which means they mostly live in the trees. With the exception of a midday nap, they spend their entire day searching for food. At night they sleep in the trees, wedged between branches. A typical diet for Capuchin monkeys includes fruit, insects, leaves, and small birds. They are particularly good at catching frogs and cracking nuts, and it is suspected that they may also feed on small mammals. Capuchins living near water will also eat crabs and shellfish by cracking their shells with stones. Capuchin monkeys often live in large groups of 10 to 35 individuals. A troop's home range covers from 50 to 100 hectares and individuals travel about 3 kilometers, that is 1.9 miles per day. They navigate their social worlds with a complex set of facial expressions and gestures. High-ranking males are usually the fathers of all the group's babies. But they carefully avoid inbreeding. Once the dominant male's daughters grow up, they'll only mate with lower-ranking males. Capuchins also seem to have a sense of fairness, and they avoid individuals who they perceive to be selfish. But before you start drawing too many connections between their behavior and ours, you should know that they poke each other's eyes to reinforce bonds. Other traditions include sniffing each other's hands and sucking on tails, fingers, and ears. Capuchins even bite a tuft of hair from another's face and pass it around with their mouths. This might all be about reinforcing social bonds. Capuchins and some other New World monkey species do something called urine washing. They pee on their hands and use it to wash their feet. Scientists aren't exactly sure why, but it may be a social cue. Capuchins may urine wash to calm down aggressive friends. Males may do it to appease females or convey their sexual excitement. It may also be about improving a monkey's grip on slippery trees by making its hands and feet stickier. These monkeys are territorial animals, distinctly marking a central area of their territory with urine and defending it against intruders, though outer areas may overlap. Capuchin monkeys apparently breed at any time of year, although in Central America births are more frequent during the dry season. Gestation takes about 6 months, and births are usually single. Some female capuchins throw rocks at cute males. Females in a group of bearded capuchins have been observed throwing rocks at males in an apparent attempt to initiate sex. Scientists think that one female might have started the trend, and then other females copied her. Their young cling to their mother's chest until they are larger, then they move to her back. Adult male capuchin rarely take part in caring for the young. Juveniles become fully mature within 4 years for females and 8 years for males. Their natural predators include jaguars, cougars, coyotes, snakes, crocodiles, and birds of prey. Capuchins are considered among the most intelligent of the New World monkeys. We know that some apes such as chimpanzees use tools. But thanks to capuchins, we know that other monkeys do it too. Capuchins were the first non-ape primates that were observed using tools in the wild. Bearded capuchins skillfully crack nuts using a hammer-like rock and an anvil. Other species use tools, and even the recently rediscovered blonde capuchin has gotten into the act. It fishes termites out of their mounds with a special technique that includes stick rotation and tapping the nests. Because capuchin monkeys are clever, they are easy to train. They are used to help people who are quadriplegics in many developed countries. Quadriplegics are the people affected with partial or complete paralysis of both the arms and legs, especially as a result of spinal cord injury or disease in the region of the neck. Capuchin monkeys have also become popular pets and attractions for street entertainment. With their cute faces and charming antics, Capuchin monkeys have appeared in all sorts of performances. Victorian organ grinders had capuchins that danced and collected coins. More recently, they've appeared in movies, such as the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Times are tough for capuchins. It's not clear exactly how many capuchin species there are, but the International Union for the Conservation of Nature lists 17. Of those species, more than half are in serious trouble. 3 are listed as endangered and 2 as near threatened. 4 of them are critically endangered. Threats to these monkeys include habitat loss and hunting for meat and for the pet trade.